Let us pray to the creators, Lethaline. All-Father, may you forgive our part in this tragedy. Would our sons and daughters have died if not for our pride? Falendine, friend of the dead, may you guide our sons and daughters safely into the beyond. And most of all, he who hunts alone, the dread wolf. He will come for us in the end, but today, he turned a blind eye. And for that, we are thankful. For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore, the walkers of the lonely path, and never again shall we submit.
That was beautiful. Oh, sorry. Oops. Stood right on the bench. He's like, hey, welcome back.
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Yes, I believe he did.
I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. And now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to
And
see
dwarves.
that day.
Maybe.
I, for one,
Once we
look
eventually go
forward
to
fighting against
Orzammar.
these darkspawn creatures. Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
That'd be nice. Hey, looks like they're they're looking better.
The hunters are recovering quickly. This is a most joyous
Nice. Dagon, hey.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
Yep, that's me. I was glad to help.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is the gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
Thank you, that is most kind. It's not necessary. Keep it, I insist.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous. Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The Keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
Okay. Very nice. I have no idea what he would have given me, but whatever.
Master Varathorn keeps us very busy. It takes many decades to master even what little we know of the old crafts.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the
Nice.
battlefield. I am no merchant.
Alright, we got a bunch of stuff to sell here. Bunch of stuff I found. These small shields. Okay. Alright. Got some stuff to store away. Oh, got some runes, some gifts. I'll have to pay a visit to Sandal. See if he can do some enchantment. Enchantment. Okay. Don't think there's anyone else we really need to talk to. Oh, here's Mithra.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward
Nice.
to it.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name sketched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
He's right, though. We're not traveling in the lap of luxury. Alright, let's go to Soldier's Peak. Or not. What's going on? Why is it going to a loading screen? Duh. Uh-oh. I'm hearing the Archdemon. Apparently he had something to say, and it was rather quite loud. Huh.
You're awake. Did you feel it?
Yep.
It was like the Archdemon saw us. Saw us. What does that mean? I think... Wait.
I think it means that he's sending some of his guys to meet us here in camp.
Time for more Darkspawn, I see.
Oh boy, Darkspawn in our camp. Well, hold on a second. Let's wait for the autosave to finish. But hey, it looks like we'll have to get to have our entire party here fight all together at once, so... Everyone, entire camp. Okay then.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be very difficult to sleep here. What, no trap? No ambush? Some assassins. It is done. Let us move on.
Well, yeah, they can't really treat this like a normal camp. Oh, I thought I was able to loot them. Well, never mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave so the camp can go back to normal. And we'll take...
Yes.
Our group here.
Indeed.
Yes.
Soldier's Peak. That way we can drop off some stuff. And then we'll go back to camp and go around, see if anybody has anything to say. Liliana leveled up in the meantime. Let's see. Here we go. Get to Master Archery at some point. I'm gonna give that to... I'm gonna give that set to Sten. Okay. Can sell those werewolf belts. Okay. Oops. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's go ahead and put those pelts in my junk. That reminds me, I gotta go see Wade. Surely he must have finished that armor set by now. Alright, now back to normal camp, where we can also maybe do some more enchantment from Sandal. Okay. Hey, Mikey. Oh, who's a good boy? That's a good boy. Anything to say, Shell?
It speaks.
Nope.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Let's see. Cold damage, spell resistance, electricity damage, they're all kind of lower level runes, actually. Go electricity damage. I think some of those I can just go ahead and, like these other ones here, I can actually just go ahead and give it to the mages here so they can be able to get stronger. Let me talk to the emissary elf here about Karen, about what I can give the elves.
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and
Nice.
deep mushroom. At your word,
Your
Warden,
men will commit to my cause?
I would not insult them by asking. Word was given, and that is all that needs to be
Nice.
said.
Alright, so let's give the runes to the maid, to the circle, so we can build them up. I actually should have went ahead and gotten more of those elf roots, deep mushrooms, and death roots that I have in my storage. And this is where, yeah, I sometimes like to do all this boring stuff of going back and forth to my storage at Soldier's Peak, so you guys don't have to watch all of it, because it gets pretty boring. Okay.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever
Nice.
seen.
Alright. So when?
Thank you so
About,
much.
this is about an errand?
Yes. You led me to Anarin. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a
Aw.
dead end.
I'm glad I could help.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done
Oh,
for me.
shucks.
Finding Anarin allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
Thanks, Wynn.
What's on your mind? I will
Nope,
answer
never
to the
mind.
best.
Alright. Leliana. Alright, get ready, everyone, because what you are about to witness is one of the most iconic moments in this entire game. It's an absolutely beautiful moment.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, We must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
Huh. We believe that we return to the stone and become ancestors.
And thus you embark upon another journey. Death is just the gateway.
And so she will now sing that song. Beautiful. Obviously, that's... the voices don't match, but whoever's ever singing voice that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful singing voice. Huh. Mikey just laying down listening. Of course, Morgan is like, what is she doing? Not quite the appreciator of beautiful music and singing. Not as much as me. He's just entranced by this beautiful singing voice from this beautiful woman. Even Sten is like, wow, she can really sing. And it's a beautiful song. I'm assuming it's Elvish she's singing, since I can't understand what she's saying, but it's probably Elvish. Voice of an angel. As someone who loves musicals and just, you know, beautiful singing voices, I will admit that the first time I heard that, it actually, in fact, like right now, I actually got teared up there for a second, just because it's just such a beautiful song, beautiful singing voice. And it's why it's one of those scenes in this game, it's just, it really helps capture the soul of why this game is so special, and why many consider it one of the best RPGs of all time. Just beautiful moments like that.
Well, aren't you
Oh,
sweet
that's
and
because, you
attentive?
know what, that song, that beautiful performance that you gave needs?
I thought you'd never ask.
A kiss. That's your reward. Anyway, let's see if anybody else has anything. Let's see if Zevran has something to say.
What say you? By all means.
So what is your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were.
Zevran.
We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, I hear.
Wow. And yet you're oddly cheerful about it all.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price for
No,
the
you
crows?
don't. That's not needed.
Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
Huh. You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But how do you feel about the Dalish in general?
I don't feel anything about them. Oh, we heard about them in the city. Even deep in Antiva. I even had the notion once to run off and join them. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
And so then that would have like been an ideal time to then give him those Dalish gloves that were like his mom's. Hey, Oster.
Ask away.
I had another dream about the Archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think that Archdemon needs to die. Quickly.
Well, short of waltzing through the entire Darkspawn horde and tapping it on the nose, I'm not sure just how we're supposed to do that. But killing the Archdemon is the general plan, I understand. Good to have you on board. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Yep. There's no doubt about that now. By the way, I just remembered. Let's see. Where's Sten? Let's now give him the Juggernaut set. Alright, so now the question is, who do I then give this armor set to? Wait, I can give it to Liliana? I can! She can actually equip this now. Wow. Nah, but using that provides some better bonuses for her. And that's more so meant for, yeah, for archers. I could give this to Zebran. So I could either give these to either Wynn or Morrigan. Whoops. And this. It's a really good robe though for mages. It's just so funny to see Morgan with that helmet on. Armor of Diligence. I need to find the gloves and the boots. That's more so. See, this is definitely an ideal set for a rogue archer, as she is. By the way, what arrows does she use? Is she using now? Fire. Oh, she had Andraste's arrows. Oh, okay. There are some other sets, like armor sets I could get that I think I'd like to eventually switch up on Wynne and Morgan. So I think for now I'll go ahead and oh, whoops. Yeah, I think I'll probably store this armor of diligence. I mean, I do like that health regeneration in combat. That certainly helps. I hope it gives bonus to mana, not stamina. But it just seems odd seeing Morgan wearing the Warden Commander armor set, doesn't it? Got no other items there to consider equipping or anything. Okay. Ooh, such a tough decision for me. I want someone to wear this Warden Commander armor set. You know what? Hold on. Remove. I changed my mind again. Yes, I'm one of those who's like, I'll do this. No, I'll change my mind on this. No, I'll do this. No, I'll change my mind on that. Here we go. She'll wear that. She won't wear that. She'll keep the Hanleaf helm. These, these are good stuff, but I think I might look up where to find those other pieces of the diligence armor, just so I can make sure I know where to get those other pieces. But yeah, I've got. Other than that stuff, we've got a couple of side quests to turn in, including these here, including one of these here, or two of these here, I think. So yeah, I think I'll do that off camera since nothing really important happens doing those. And I think after that, then we will probably begin our journey to back to Orzammar, where Niximus will have to confront his past and find out the truth, or possibly seek the truth of what happened to him and what is going on in Orzammar now. So stay tuned for that.